Oh, okay. Girl, do the video. Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is either JLeesCorner or Corner Talk. I don't know which channel I'm going to put this up on. I'm thinking about putting it on Corner Talk because I do need to put more new content on there to build up my viewership. But either way, hello, okay? This will still be a car conversation or whatever, okay? So do not forget to subscribe to my channels, okay? Both JLeesCorner and Corner Talk, okay? The link to either one will be in the description box below. Y'all know how it go. Y'all know to like the video. Okay, comment in the comment section. Also hit share and share it on your social media. Y'all know to relax, relate, and release. Y'all know to center yourself and everyone around y'all. Y'all know to inhale and to exhale because it's the thing to do. And you can follow me on social media. On IG, it is J_Lees_Corner. But on Twitter, it's just JLeesCorner. So today, I was listening to The View. Okay, I was listening to The View this morning. And I was a little bit asleep, a little bit woke, a little bit asleep, a little bit woke. And I heard them talking about, people's pressure to look like this or look like that, or if you have pressure on you about how much you weigh in these things. And, each lady, said their own piece or whatever, with mainly Sunny, Megan, who I can't stand, and Whoopi saying how they don't really care, or whatever. And I feel like, but is that really true? I think people don't get how looks can affect one thing or the other. So it made me wonder, but maybe want to talk about, does looks matter on YouTube? And we know they do, because I've seen people, at least from my point of view, when I first started YouTube, that was my nervousness, was how would people react to me, because people love to come at folks who are not skinny, who they might not think are pretty, and think, okay, if you're not, a small person and a pretty person, why are you on video talking about whatever? So, for me, I think for YouTube, how you look matters no matter what. Because I've also seen people who are pretty or who are smaller, and they still get critiqued for other things. I don't think people realize how much courage it takes to get up in front of a camera, or whatever, and just talk, to let people see you talk about a subject, and you're basically open to their scrutiny of how you look, how you sound. People have came onto my channel and say, you should lose, 400 pounds. I'm like, well, man, but how much do I weigh? But it's like they really come at you as if, their critique of how you look matters. And I'm very much so, when I review stuff, I do not talk about how people, like how their body looks, as far as if they should lose or gain weight. I don't talk about how somebody looks as far as, oh, they're ugly. What I will discuss is if they have a bad wig. What I will discuss is if they have plastic surgery. What I will discuss is things that, they have no control, they have control over, that they've done something that makes something look different. I'll do that. But I don't get how people really feel like, like I've had folks tell me, how dare you, review a TV show and talk about somebody's outfit and you fat. I'm looking like, bitch, I wear clothes though. I can shop online and in the stores and buy clothes though. I have fashion sense though. It's like, what did they do? I've also seen people comment, other YouTubers who, your skin look bad. And I'm like, what the fuck, their skin looks fine. So it's like people like to critique. So YouTube is a weird place to where no matter how you look, someone will have something negative to say because they don't like you. And that makes me feel like people have to understand, if you want to do a YouTube, do a YouTube. Because no matter what you look like, someone is going to say something, okay? But what you have to do is you have to have tough skin. Now, when I first started YouTube, I had tough skin already. You know what I'm saying? However, I had to get tougher skin to where I was not replying to people. Because if someone said something, I was going off. Okay, well, I'm fat. Okay, bitch, and I also feel like fat is the easiest, laziest read to come at somebody with, okay? Because I feel like, why do you care how much I weigh? And you don't have to weigh me. You're not fucking me. You're not paying my bills. Like, you don't have anything to do with how I look or how much I weigh. So that's the weird part. Even for people who are smaller, who they say, oh, she's so skinny. Oh, they should gain weight. Why? Okay, leave them be. So YouTube is literally an equal opportunity shade fest, no matter what you look like. But you know, I still get crazy comments. I still get crazy critiques from people or whatever. I just have learned to either not respond, but also I've learned to block out words so that y'all don't even see the nasty comments I get, because I think I love for my comment section to be as positive as possible, even though y'all be talking shit about the shows or whatever. But to me, those are opinions. Well, I don't want people having to see people saying mean and rude things to me, and then they feel like the need to respond to said person, and then they fuss it in the comment section. I don't mind y'all fussing about, you know what I'm saying, the show or whatever, but I'm like, I don't want anybody feeling like they have to defend me because a troll came on and said something. So even now, you know, coming on when I'm in the car driving, so my body looks different when I'm in my car than how it looks when I'm at my house, and just different things. Like, you know, you have to have the confidence of people should not care what you look like. They should be here for your content. Your content is what you're saying, okay? What you're saying. But that does not mean that a plus size person does not want to be their healthiest self. It means at this current point, this is who I am, leave me be, okay? So I feel like when I heard Megan saying that, you know, she did not care about people talking about her, I almost felt like she was lying, because I've heard her say in the past how people talk about her and how she feels one way or the other. So I'm like, I don't like it when people who, you know, may not be the smallest and who have been critiqued over the years based on how they look makes it seem like it has never affected them, because in one way or the other it has. Whether it made you want to ignore it, whether it made you want to respond, whether it made you want to, you know, have some kind of low self-esteem, it still affected you in some kind of way. So I feel like it's always a better point to say, well, you know, I've heard it, you know what I'm saying, it made me feel one way or the other, but I did not take it in. This is what I did to help me not want to feel some kind of way further about it. And so for me, I've always seen the comments and be like, okay, that person has an issue with themselves, because you come to someone's page, because I never go to other people's pages and talk about them. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I don't like you, I don't like you on my platform. You know, so I would never go to someone's page. You know, I would never do that, because that's not my place. So for people who come to your platform, okay, whether it's on your social media, on your YouTube or whatever, if they come there to talk about you, they have an issue within themselves. So for me, 9 times out of 10, I don't even have to respond to them, because they're already miserable. Okay, they're already miserable, because I wish I would take my time to go find someone's stuff, you know, take the time to type in the whole thought message of a message of them. I ain't got time for that. Not at all. Now, some folks who come on and they say something to me, I respond. I give them what they're looking for, you know. I'll do that every once in a while. I used to do it all the time because my skin wasn't as thick. And that does not mean I was hurt or, you know, oh my God, I'm so sad. No, it wasn't. That's like, bitch, how dare you? You don't know me. How dare you? Okay? And my issue has always been people who feel like, okay, because of how you look, you can't do something. Because of you are not, you know, smaller, or I consider you to be pretty, you know, you should not be on video in my face talking about a show I like, and your opinion is different than mine. So that's the weird thing. So even with our reviews, you know, if you say the wrong thing about somebody, that's just your opinion. People will then come at you like, oh, you ugly, this, you stuff that. Like, they come in at you based on your opinion, because their opinion differs from yours. So that be some bullshit too. So that's other things we have to consider while being on YouTube. Because if someone does not like your opinion, they then attack how you look. And you can be tall, short, fat, skinny, black, white, whatever. Someone will have something to say if your opinion differs from theirs. So how you look also ties into that. Because usually if someone is, let's say, a prettier, smaller person, the insults will be less. They'll still insult them in some kind of way. They may call them names, but they won't attack how they look. And I'm like, that's the bullshit of it all. So for me, you know, because I've seen people always say, well, how have you remained so positive? You know, how do you have this self-confidence while being on social media or whatever? And I'm like, because I'm me. And I've always been me. Even though in real life I'm shy around strangers, I'm still always, you know what I'm saying, crazy Jaylee. So I was like, I can go on, YouTube and do the same thing or whatever, but I just don't have time for people who don't know me trying to judge me. Okay, and that happens a lot on YouTube. So for newer YouTubers who may be, and I know a lot of newer plus size YouTubers have that fear because we are judged more harshly than other people, even though our content may be better. You know what I'm saying? There are people who are scared to even come on and do this, who could possibly be very, very great, and they won't do it because they're the fear of how people will critique them on their channel. That's take the avatar. I wonder what she looks like, because as much shit as she talks, I wonder if her fear is less about her family or whoever else getting talked about because of what she say, but based on how she looks, how people could react to her. Okay, because that plays a big part in how successful you are. Because if you are constantly being beaten down by your looks, it can sometimes come off in your videos as you have less confidence in yourself. And so I just don't want anyone feeling like, well, I can't do a YouTube because I'm not skinny. I can't do a YouTube because I may not be the prettiest person by standards of whoever else. It's like, no, do you. As long as you're doing what you want to do, you cannot pay attention to anybody who is wanting to discuss your physical appearance. Okay, period. So that's how I feel about how looks play a part into people being YouTubers, because I don't even see many men being critiqued. Well, I take that back. That one dude who's on the avatars page, Wile E. Coyote, I think people talk about shit about him, but that's because what he was saying on some shit. Okay, he went off. I'm like, sir, and that's something else. You can't be on here physically talking about people, and I mean you are physically talking about how people look and down and how they look like this, they're regular or whatever, and you may not be the best of the best. Again, it's a thin line between critiquing someone, clothes and surgeries, versus, oh, that person happens to be fat, let me go in and call them all the fat hippo elephant names I can, but my eye loose. Okay, if your eye loose, okay, and it's just wiggling around in there, you should not be talking about other folks, because if they come back at you, people gonna say, oh, that's not fair because he can't control that. Right. So you should not talk about somebody was born that way. Leave that be. Okay, but I'm gonna leave that alone. But I'm just saying, but that's all I got for y'all today. I'll try to do more low carb conversations on regular off-brand topics. If y'all want me to do regular topics if y'all want me to talk about other stuff that you think about, put it in the comment section, because y'all know if y'all don't tell me, I won't think about it. Other than that, I will see y'all tonight on JLeesCorner. Y'all know the versus battle is tonight between the Locks and Dipset. So I'm going for Dipset. Just because of my, back in the day this or whatever. But I will see y'all tonight for the after show chit chats. I know it's going to be on at 9:30 Eastern. So I'm assuming by like 11:30 it should be over. So y'all know as soon as it goes off, I am live on my JLeesCorner channel for us to have a quick little chit chat. It usually be about 20 to 30 minutes of a chit chat or whatever. But again, come tune in, have a good talk as well with me. But thank y'all. I'm gonna put this gonna be on Corner Talk. It is. But thank y'all for supporting me and everything or whatever. Yeah. Thank you. And I will talk to y'all later. Peace.